The house was to die for. It was exactly what Amy Casey's best friend Julie Kleinhoff had promised. A luxury lake house on the shore of Lake Texoma with 8 bedrooms and 9 baths, a separate and cozy artist studio, a pool, a hot tub, a chef's kitchen, stunning lake views, and Christmas trees in every room. Child-sized nutcrackers armed the entrance of the dining room, the living room, and the kitchen. Santa, his sleigh, and his 9 reindeer were suspended from the ceiling in the great room in a manner that suggested they would land on the massive hearth at any moment. 2 beautiful wreaths hung on the double front doors. Wood was stacked next to the enormous fireplace. Giant clumps of mistletoe, probably harvested from right outside, hung from every archway. Each room had a theme: cozy cabin Christmas, festive beachy Christmas, Old England Christmas. It was a holiday feast for the eyes and the spirit, and it was all for Amy, for 2 full weeks at no cost. 2 weeks that she could not possibly carve out of her busy life again, given the number of people in her family who relied on her for every little thing. 2 weeks that she would have all this fabulousness to create art, painting the images of the beauty around her that lived in her head, experiencing the artist's life she'd once dreamed about. To be someone other than mother, ex-wife, daughter, employee. To be all by herself. Well, her dog Duchess had come, but Duchess was old and blind and practically deaf. She would sleep all day. So, yes, all by herself, for the first time in years. Julie knew that was important to Amy, and had helped her plan this getaway. Julie's family owned this luxury, so she could pull all the strings to make this magic happen for Amy. So, there was no way that a man should be standing in the kitchen. Perhaps even more urgent, there was no way Amy was going to be able to fight him wearing a bathrobe as thick and cozy as a sheepskin rug, with her hair wrapped in a towel. Speaking of which, if she didn't take that towel off and put some product in her hair in the next 5 minutes, it would dry frizzy and weird, and she could not have that. She had also decided to go for a bohemian vibe during her 2-week retreat. More elastic, less underwire. She folded her arms across her chest and said in her most authoritative tone, a tone that, let's be honest, worked less and less on her family these days, but it was all she had, "I'm not leaving." The man, whose name she had yet to learn, picked up one of the apples she'd brought and said, rather too calmly given the circumstance, "Neither am I.